What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I'm here to talk about the UFC fighters that I was right about. You can see on the screen, I did this video talking about the fighters that I got wrong, right? Because it takes a good man to admit when he's wrong. And I thought Dricus du Plessis was a goofy goober. I was wrong. He ended up being a goofy goober with a belt, okay? There was a lot of fighters that I either hyped up or I shit on, and I was wrong about them. Today, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to talk about the guys that I called perfectly, okay? Let's get into this, starting off strong. Flyweight division. Come on, dude. I fucking told you, bro. You're going to hear that phrase a lot in this video. Get ready to hear that a lot. I told you so. I was the only one who picked him against Pantoja. What happened? He beat Pantoja on damage. All right, dude? And even on his debut in the UFC, I was saying, this guy's a legit fighter. He's a great grappler. He's a great striker. He beats his guys in the striking, in the grappling, in the wrestling. I went full Bilal Muhammad Glaze mode. And I'm happy to say I was correct about Steve Erceg. Now, I know where you're saying, bedtime, why are you being so egotistical? You can't say that about yourself. Listen, dude, let me have my moment. Because a lot of people against Alessandro Costa, against Matt Schnell. I think most people picked him against Schnell, but, you know, it's still, they didn't really think he was going to do anything against Pantoja after those first few fights in the UFC. And now he's finally getting his respect, not only as a fighter, but just as a cool dude. So, shout out to Steve Erceg. Please let me do the interview with you, bro. Like, come on, man. Stop playing with me, dude. But, yeah, I told you guys he was going to be a legit problem for Pantoja. He arguably won that fight. I feel vindicated in saying I was glazing Erceg from the jump, dude. From the jump, dude. All right. Let's move on to the Bantamweight division now. There's a couple of good ones in the bedtime Bix category. Obviously, my picks this weekend were fucking trash. I got Whitaker right though. I told you guys. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But I've had some pretty good performances in the past. One of them was picking Merab to beat Petr Yan. Nobody else really picked Merab. I picked him. But probably my best prediction of the Bantamweight division, I'm going to say Sean O'Malley, dude. Because I remember after the Yan fight, I was a madman for saying that he beat Yan. I was a madman for saying he would be champion. If you go back and watch my predicting future champions, predicting, you know, next 3 champions of the division, I said he would be the next champion after Aljamain Sterling. He would defend the belt against Cheeto Vera. He would defend against Corey Sandhagen. He's doing everything that I said he was going to do. And he's going to beat Merab. I've been saying this for a while too. I remember way back in the day, before this guy even fought Aljo, I was saying he would beat Merab. So I feel pretty vindicated in saying that I was right about Sean O'Malley. Because you can say what you want now. A lot of you motherfuckers were saying this guy lost to Yan. A lot of you guys were saying he was going to lose to Aljo badly. A lot of you guys were saying all this fucking shit about him. People still think he's a fraud. And it's just funny to watch it. It's comical at this point now. It's comical at this point. But yeah, listen, dude. Sean O'Malley. Dude, imagine being a hater, dude. That would suck so bad, dude. The only thing I don't like about Sean O'Malley, you know, besides the obvious stuff, we're not going to talk about it, is the fucking Schmitty, dude. Just shut up about Schmitty, bro. We don't know who Schmitty is. We don't give a fuck, dude. we don't give a fuck. All right, you fucking poodle. Anyways, let's move on to the featherweight division. Now, this is my first one where I predicted a downfall. And I'm sad to admit it, but I have to say I was right. And this is not like the downfall of Diddy. This is like an actual sad down. Okay, dude. Volkanovski, bro. Oh, I fucking predicted this, dude. I feel bad because I remember. Real ones remember as well. My first video that ever blew up was me saying Alexander Volkanovski is going to have a tragic downfall in 2023 and 2024. He's won one fight in 2023 and 2024 combined. Like, I actually predicted this, dude, and I feel really bad about it, but I have to give myself a little bit of credit, you know, because this guy was the pound for pound number 1. You know, he's the top of guy, you know, stand up for yourself, you know. Whether you hate me or you love me, stand up for yourself, you know. He was cutting these legendary promos. He was unleashing EA Sports covers, looking at his hand. Bro really thought he was getting the UFC 6 cover with that one when he looked at his hands after the Yair fight. But it is just sad to see how in the span of a year and a half, not even a year and a half, like less than a year and a half, he's completely fucking cooked now. Like, I don't know if any of you, let me know down below, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know many people that would pick him to beat Topuria in a rematch that aren't being delusional. I think most of us would pick fucking Topuria to beat him in a rematch, which sucks because, you know, Topuria is a fraud as well. But yeah, dude, my pick at featherweight, I think Volkanovski, because I did say he was going to have a tragic downfall. I did say he was going to get finished. Now, was I correct about who it was going to be? I thought it was going to be Yair, but I did pick Topuria to beat him as well. So Volkanovski's my pick. Let's move on to a more positive one. Well, you know, positive for me, not positive for a lot of you guys. Arman Tsarukyan. I just want to say this really hurt my fucking soul, dude. Because you guys know me. I fucking love Charles Oliveira. I pick a champion. I pick the Bronx. My name is Charles Oliveira, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love busting out a Charles Oliveira impression. Okay, dude? The first ever TikTok edit I've appeared in, you know, as Bedtime MMA, like, my first ever edit I got put into was a Charles Oliveira edit where I'm the voice of one of the haters. And that hurt me, bro, because I'm not a hater. I don't hate Charles Oliveira. What I said in that edit is Arman Tsarukyan is him at lightweight. He's going to beat Charles Oliveira. And I've been saying this for a while too. He's the man to beat Islam Makhachev. After the Dariush fight, even before the Dariush fight, I picked him to beat Dariush, right? I picked him to beat Charles. And before that, I was saying this guy will be next up at lightweight, bro. He's next after Islam, dude. He's the next champ after Islam. And I'm going to say it right now. I've been saying it since 300. He beats Islam. He beats Islam. I know he's going to beat Islam by decision. I know this is the Leon Edwards to, what's his name? Islam Makhachev's Kamaru Usman. This is his Leon right here, except he actually has, like, the ability to form a sentence. Crazy. But yeah, dude, I was right about Arman Tsarukyan. I told you guys he was him at lightweight. And, yeah, it had to come at the cost of Charles Oliveira losing, but he'll be back, bro. He'll be back like an eagle, dude. He'll rebirth, all right, man? So, yeah, Arman Tsarukyan's my pick at lightweight. Now, let's move on to the welterweight division, my favorite division. And you can tell it's my favorite division because I don't have just one fighter I was right about. I don't have two fighters I was right about. I have three, okay? Coming in strong. I told you guys JDM was him. I fucking said it from the jump, dude. I said it from the jump. Every single fight video mentioning JDM, I've said he is going to be a ranked contender. He is going to be up the division. He's a future champion. People doubted him. People hated on him, bruh. People called him boring. People said he was overhyped during that stretch of split decision. I fucking told you guys. And even when he pissed me off against Basil Hafez and he's pulling fucking guillotines, and I had dropped that legendary rant saying this guy is not fucking Damian Maia, he still clutched up. He still won that fight, and then he beat Gilbert Burns, the fucking wet blanket himself, Gilbert Burns. JDM KO'd him. It's time to stop fucking playing with JDM, bro, because he's going to beat Shavkat if they fight. If he comes back healthy, he beats Shavkat. People act like Shavkat did not get pieced the fuck up by Jeff Neal multiple times in that fight, bro. Come on, dude. JDM's better than Jeff Neal. I've been saying I've been saying this guy's going to be a top contender. JDM is one of my picks at welterweight. Another one, now listen, I feel bad for unleashing this on the MMA landscape because, you know, this is one of those predictions I wanted to be wrong about, but so far I've been correct. I said Ian Gary would be a top contender, bro. I remember before even the Song Kanan fight, I said this guy would be a top contender. And he's got plot armor and he's going to the top of the division. And he's basically there. If he beats MVP, he may get a title shot. And it's fucking disappointing because every single time... Here's the thing about fucking Ian Gary, right, dude? I would actually be kind of hyped if he leaned into the annoying boss baby little fucking, you know, crybaby persona that he clearly lives by. But he won't even do that. He won't even fucking try to play into why we all hate him, which is just his annoying, nasally little sit down, shut up. My wife is gonna fucking turn off the comments and sue you if you keep fucking talking. If he leaned into that gimmick, bro, he would be a superstar. But he won't even do that. He's trying to be all like quiet and respectful. He's just a fucking nerd, dude. But regardless of that, he is a top contender. And I did say he was legit. And I did say he would be near the top of the division, fighting for the belt very soon. And so far, that's been accurate. So, last one at welterweight. This one feels really good, man. You know, the JDM one, it's great because he's Australian. He's my boy. I think he's the future of the division. Ian Gary, you know, that's just my prospect scouting abilities. But this one, this is personal, bro. Bilal, remember the name Muhammad. Who has been here saying this guy would beat Gilbert Burns, would beat Kamaru Usman, would beat Colby Covington, would beat Leon Edwards? Me, bro. All you motherfuckers picked Gilbert Burns to destroy him. and he 50-45 Gilbert Burns, broke his arm, melted him. Okay, dude. Bilal Muhammad is going to melt Leon. He's probably not going to, but I want him to. Okay, and I said he's going on a title run. I said he's Leon's nightmare, and he is living that right now. I was the one from the jump, guys. From the fucking jump, I was the one saying Bilal Muhammad is next up at welterweight. I've been saying it. I said he was the real BMF, not Gilbert Burns. That's facts. Okay, dude. I said he deserved a title shot before the Gilbert Burns fight, and he still went out there and earned one. Bilal Muhammad is him, dude, and I've been saying this from the jump, all right, man? Let's move on to the middleweight division. Now, this one is very relevant because over the weekend, like I said, I'm the first one to tell you when my picks are fucking trash. Those Saudi Arabia picks, they were dog shit. They were dog shit. I was fucked up. Should I just give a fucking, like, Diddy apology for bad pick? I was fucked up, man. I was in a really bad place, man. I didn't watch any tape for those predictions, bro. But listen, I did get one thing right. I fucking told you. How many times did I fucking say this? I made the fraud checks video. I made the fucking prospects video. I made the fucking goofy goobers video. I made the fucking, overhyped video. All of this shit. Aura merchants. I'm pretty sure I put this guy in Aura merchants as well. I've been trying to tell you for fucking months that this guy is a doodle bob drawing of Islam Makhachev who fights like there's baby oil sprayed across the fucking cage floor, like Dana White just rolled around in the cage before him. He fights like me shadow sparring in the fucking bathroom waiting for the shower to warm up and there's a wet patch and I slip over. That's Ikram Alaskarov. And people pick this guy to beat Robert fucking Whittaker. I told you this guy's a blob. It's not a blob, but he's a goofy goober. He's a goofball. He's a fucking clown. In terms of his fighting, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not. He's not a clown, but he just has a goofy fighting style, and he's not drinking, and he's not going to be ranked. All right, dude. He's got to work on his chin. He's got to work on his fucking, striking. Okay, he's flipping and flopping all over the fucking shop, dude. I told you guys Ikram Alaskarov was going to get worked by Robert Whittaker. I told you guys he's not worthy of fighting the top 15, and that it wasn't that impressive what he did against Alves and Hors. And I feel fucking vindicated, dude. I may have gotten every other pick on the card wrong, basically, but I got this right, and I'm happy with that. Therefore, I'm the best predictor on you. That's how it works, dude. And speaking of middleweight prospects I tried to tell you about, dude, I also predicted Salty Man Pyfer was going to lose to Hermanson. And I feel like that was a crazy take, because nobody else really picked Hermanson. I picked Hermanson. I'm just going to be real with you, dude. Any argument you have against me, you can say whatever you want about me, dude. All I'm going to say in reply is, hey, I picked Hermanson, bro. Hey, I went on a fucking generational run of picking Hermanson, Tybura, Rosenstrike. I knew these fraud checks. I picked Perez against Nicolau. I mean, come on, dude. I'm him. I'm the GOAT. And Joe Pyfer, he was one of those guys that I said, listen, bro, he has power. He's aggressive, but I don't think he has the style to beat a top-ranked contender if he's not patient. And that got exposed against Jack Hermanson. I do think he's going to win against Marc-Andre Barrier. I'll just say that now. But yeah, dude, I'll talk about him a little bit more in our predictions video. He's a decent fighter, but I knew he wasn't like a, holy fuck, he's gonna destroy Hermanson. So I feel pretty smart that I predicted that. Last one to talk about in the heavyweight division, because I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Light heavyweight, I just have bad takes about light heavyweight. I'm really not good at predicting light heavyweight because it is literally a fucking coin flip division. But one thing I did get right in the heavyweight division, I fucking told you, bro. Put your fucking hand up if you said this guy was going to be ranked. Because I'm revoking your fucking MMA card, bro. You watched this fucking goofy goober fight Josh Parisian, back to the barnyard Josh Parisian, with literal udders walking in the cage. He's running after Robelis Despain like Scooby-Doo, getting chased, and gets chinned. After Despain falls over from doing a head kick. And motherfuckers were saying Ngannou 2.0. Please shut the fuck up, bro. I told you guys. I told you this guy's a fraud. I told you he's 37. Robelis Despain, you're 37. Get a job, bro. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? You can't even stuff a fucking takedown, bro. What are you doing, man? Listen, bro. I feel very vindicated talking about these. But yeah, these are the fighters that I was right about. Let me know in the comments down below, though. Who is the fighter that you predicted perfectly, their career, their ceiling, their outcome, their downfall? Comment your best prediction in the comments down below, guys. And yeah, if you liked the video, if you thought it was funny, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be doing my 303 bingo card, my predictions for the card. I've got some other funny videos coming this week, so stay tuned for all of that stuff. It's gonna be a great week. And yeah, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. I just posted my photo with Alex Pereira on my story, so go view that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Goodbye.